These are the headlines for today evening. Bitcoin trades above $20,000, Ethereum slips below $1,600. Indian Finance Minister says crypto regulation is a working priority for its G20 presidency next month. Elon Musk tweet sparks flurry of Twitter-themed DogeCoin tokens. Chinese central bank Exec says digital Yuan will offer controllable anonymity. FTX to bolster its presence by expanding services in MENA. Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. Cryptocurrencies were trading flat to positive on Tuesday as traders await the outcome of the FOMC meeting scheduled on November 2, where there are expectations of another 75 basis points rate hike, which is already discounted by markets. Investors will be closely watching Fed's stance, whether hawkish or less hawkish, which will determine future trends in the market. Manoj Thara joins us to explain how the global cryptocurrency market is performing today. Over to you, Manoj.
Cryptocurrencies were trading flat to positive on Tuesday as traders await the outcome of the FOMC meet scheduled November 2nd, where there are expectations of another 75 basis points rate hike, which is already discounted by the market participants. So investors will be closely watching Fed's stance, whether hawkish or less hawkish, which will determine further trends in the markets. If Fed hikes interest rate by 75 basis points, it would be the fourth consecutive 75 basis rate hike which the market has actually observed. The US unemployment rate for the October is also set to be released on November 4th, so keep an eye on these two important data points. IC50 index of cryptocurrency were trading down by 1.4% at 31,180 points. If we talk about the global cryptocurrency market cap, that topped the $1 trillion mark during the early hours after trading flat in the last 24 hours. However, the total trading volume soared more than 21% at $86 billion. The central bank is widely anticipated to increase interest rate by 75 basis. That's what we have highlighted in its Wednesday's rate setting meeting. So, at the conclusion of its two-day policy meet, but investors will be on the lookout for any signs that the Fed might consider or either slowing down the interest rate increase in the future rate setting meeting as well. So as investors, attention shift to this week's policy meet of the Federal Reserve's US equity lost ground, with major indices closing a strong month of gains on a weaker note. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped by 0.4% and S&P 500 lost 29 points or 0.75%, and the Nasdaq Composite dropped 114 points or it lost 1.03%. If we talk about Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency was at $20,550, down 1.1%. If we talk about Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was down by 2.2% at $1,590. On my left, the other altcoins, if we talk about, Binance BNB was down 1.3%, was trading at $324. Solana Sol was down by 4%, was trading at $33. Next on the list was Avalanche FX, was at $19, down by 1.6%. Polkadot was down by 2.8% at $6. Polygon Matic was down by 3.5% to trade at $0.89. Cardano's ADA token was down by 1.5% to trade at $0.40. Ripple's XRP token was at $0.46, down 0.1%. Doge, the popular meme coin, was trading up by 15.5% at $0.14. So, the most popular meme coin Doge has had a great week in the crypto market, enjoying a spectacular rally of nearly 170%. Doge has been on the tear since Musk takeover of the Twitter. It is also widely expected that the Musk will introduce a payment system on Twitter that will involve Doge, and the crypto market is routing for it. That's what the market analysts and market news is all about. Next on the list was Shiba Inu, was trading up by 3%. The Shiba Inu community is preparing for a massive upside as the Shiba Inu team plans to introduce several features including the Shibarium update. As a result, the meme token Shiba price has soared by over 6% in the last 24 hours, and within a week it has jumped 30%.
Thank you, Manoj, for this in-depth market analysis. And now back to the headlines. Indian Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said framing crypto assets would be one of 8 priorities that are still in the works for the nation's year-long G20 presidency, which begins next month during a speech at an event of think tank on Tuesday. Sitharaman had earlier mentioned crypto would be on the agenda of its G20 presidency, but this is the first time she has stated it would be one of the unfinalized priorities. She was giving the keynote address at an annual event hosted by the Indian Council for Research on International Economic Relations on the upcoming G20 conference. Sitharaman said we need to encourage the IMF, FSB, OECD, and other bodies to understand how crypto assets can be regulated, with all countries being on board. She said India has not come out with any plans as yet referring to crypto-specific legislation because we need to have all the members of the G20 first of all to come on board to see how best it can be done. A new class of Shiba Inu-inspired tokens was birthed on BNB chain and Ethereum this Tuesday due to a related tweet by technology billionaire Elon Musk. Names like Baby Doge Twitter, Doge Null Trump, Space Twitter Doge and Elon Doge Twit populated the 2 blockchains after Musk tweeted an image of a Shiba Inu dog wearing a Twitter t-shirt in front of a classic Halloween pumpkin with the social media platform's bird logo etched on the side of it. Blockchain security firm PeckShield said in a tweet in Asian afternoon hours that over 67 of such tokens fell 90% in the hours following their issuance, with 45 tokens falling 100%. This cumulatively led to losses of thousands of dollars among investors who punted on the newly issued tokens in hopes of a long-term price appreciation. Musk's tweet also sparked off a rally in DogeCoin, which jumped over 14 cents to gain more than 23% in the past 24 hours. Floki Inu, another Shiba Inu themed token, also surged by a similar figure, while Shiba Inu's SHIB tokens jumped 8%. Chinese Central Bank Governor Yi Gang, in a recent speech at Hong Kong FinTech Week, talked about the progress of their national digital currency called the digital Yuan. He outlined the progress and the adoption of the national digital currency. During his speech, Yi noted that the digital yuan is being positioned as an alternative to cash in China, a country with a robust digital payment infrastructure. He added that privacy protection is one of the top of the issue on our agenda. He went on to describe the two-layer payment system that would offer controllable anonymity to the users. At Tier 1, the central bank supplies digital yuan to the authorized operators and processes inter-institutional transaction information only. At Tier 2, the authorized operators only collect the personal information necessary for their exchange and circulation services to the public. Yi promised that data will be encrypted and stored, and personal sensitive information would be anonymized and not shared with third parties. Users can also make anonymous transactions up to a certain amount, and there will be specialized e-wallets to facilitate those transactions. The central bank governor noted that anonymity is a two-faced sword and thus must be dealt with carefully. Crypto exchange FTX, in its recent feat of bolstering its presence around the world, announced that they have officially launched its services in the UAE. The exchange platform has come a long way since its launch in 2019. FTX currently provides spot trading for over 250 plus cryptos and 300 market pairs. The launch of FTX services is another feather in the cap for UAE, which is working towards modifying Dubai as a crypto hub. The UAE is already home to crypto exchanges including Binance, Kraken, and Crypto.com. Earlier last month, FTX gained regulatory approval to operate in Dubai and expressed its excitement about following the regulatory framework that protects customers. Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO of FTX, expressed his excitement on Twitter. FTX Exchange received the license to operate in Dubai earlier in July. FTX Exchange FZE received its operating license under Dubai Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority's MVP program, which aims to ensure that Dubai's growth is secure and sustainable. And now let's go to Ruchi to get an update on the 3 buzzing stocks of the day.
Optimism traded flat, however, it recouped a $1 billion total value logged for the first time since 18th August. OP's TVL was worth $1.12 billion as of October 31st. This meant that the Optimism chain's lending and staking protocols had more assets deposited into the liquidity pool. An assessment of the TVL showed that almost all the chains under the Optimism chain registered upsticks in the last 7 days. Optimism was trading at $1.05, down by 0.63% with a market capitalization of $2 million. Chain, a network designed for Web3 purposes including NFT, blockchain APIs, blockchain as a service and crypto as a service, has gained momentum in the market. The Chain token has steadily risen to the top 50 cryptocurrencies list and has roughly attained position in the fourth quarter of 2022. Chain also offers distributed cloud services for enterprises all over the world. Coinbase, one of the big companies, has shown huge interest in Chain. Coinbase made XCN its reward option on its educational portal targeted at starters and advanced crypto traders. As a result, cryptocurrency Chain rises more than 25% in 24 hours. Prominent decentralized Oracle networks provider Chainlink came up with an announcement. In a tweet, the Chainlink team noted achievements and developments around the network and its efforts within the Web3 space. Chainlink team stated the transaction value enabled as the crucial reason behind its growth contribution. On the upside, the crypto recorded increasing whale and shark activities leading to a spike. The Oracle service provider witnessed token additions worth over $313 million on whale and shark link addresses. Link was trading at $7.85, down by 3.5%.
Thank you, Ruchi. Well, that's all in today's special bulletin. This is me, Vishakha Thakur, signing off. For more such updates, please like, share and subscribe to 3.0 TV.